Over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to post 6 short sports star assemblies for you guys to watch at home, and we will also be watching that at school. In those assemblies, there will be 6 of my favourite sports stars, and they will be talking about their life in sport, what they have done, and we're going to use that as a bit of inspiration for you guys when you either return back to school or when you're at home, to motivate you to do some more home learning. The clips, there'll be short clips of them showing what they did when they were doing their sport, and then talking about some of the stuff that makes them become a fantastic sports person. This hopefully will inspire you and maybe make you work harder and get some dreams about maybe what you want to do as you get older. The next sports star we're going to talk about is a guy called Gary Burgess. Now, lots of you might not have heard of him. Gary is actually a friend of mine. I've known Gary for years, and I see him pretty regularly with his family, and he's a really good guy. Gary was a PE teacher like me, but while he was training to be a PE teacher, he was inspired by a coach who said, to become a PE teacher, you need to maybe do some refereeing, maybe do some umpiring. Have a go at maybe being a netball umpire. And Gary decided to do that. He worked really hard and really got into enjoying being a netball umpire. And now he has umpired at 2 Commonwealth the finals of the Commonwealth finals, and 2 World Cup finals. He is the #1 netball umpire in the world. He also just lives outside Loddon, so he only lives just up the road from us. Here's Gary's story.
When I was at university, we were told as junior teachers to try and get as many more experience in other female sports as possible, because everyone expects male PE teachers to be versed in male sports, but you build your CV to try and get yourself more employable, and that's when I met an England netball legend, Sheila Repar. She tutored the course and just inspired my, the flame to be a netball umpire, and said, you could travel the world and be involved in high performance sport, and it was from that point that I was hooked. I've never looked back. I don't work anymore. It's, you find a job you love, you never work another day in your life. There's only now 4 people in the world that have ever had 100 international test matches, so I join a pretty elite group with the likes of people like the legend Sharon Kelly and current umpire that's in the pool at the moment, Michel Fippard. So it's great to be in this esteemed company. I've umpired 2 World Cup finals and 2 Commonwealth Games finals, but I think out of all of them, umpiring the Commonwealth Games final in 2010, it was a game that went to double overtime, and it's lauded as being one of the greatest games of netball of all time. I think that's pretty special, and not too bad going 13 months after getting my international award.
Hi, my name's Gary Burgess and I'm an international netball umpire. I just thought I'd send you guys a message there at Albert Pye Community Primary School in Beccles, just to say I hope you're all keeping fit and well during this lockdown period. It's so important that you go out and do some exercise every single day, so that might be catching up with Joe Wicks or doing some exercises with Andy. But if you ever get a little bit down and you feel you need a little bit of a smile, I'm always on hand to help, and this is something that I'm quite famous for. So have a watch at this, and I hope to see you all soon. See you again.
It looked like she was there. What? Oh, and Gary Burgess up the other end goes for a slide.
Whey!
Wants to get in on the action. 7.
As an international netball umpire, something that's really important for Gary is the respect that he has for the players, and the players will also have for him. Respect means the way you treat people. Are you being kind to them? Are you being polite? Are you being thankful for the job they're doing? Are you prepared to follow the rules that everyone else has to follow to make the game or the sport that you're playing successful and interesting to play? Without referees and umpires, sport would be awful. Just remember, when you don't have any umpires or referees at lunchtime, generally all we have on the playground is you lot are just arguing about who's done what and where. You really want an umpire or referee to come along and help you do that. One thing you could always do to see what a hard job it is try it yourself. try and be a referee or an umpire in a sport that you enjoy. It's a really difficult job. It also helps you respect the job that they do more. It will also improve your listening and your understanding of the sport. If you don't understand something Gary would say is if you want to challenge the referee, you can always ask them politely, "Excuse me sir, excuse me ref, why did you do that?" And they will let you know. Being respectful in sport and in life is a really important thing to do. And Gary would say that the people that do that the best are probably the best sportsmen in the